The member for Kundiawa Gamble said PNG has been involved in rugby for 3 to 4 decades, but the performance was poor to meet international standards. He said this could be a bad joke considering our standard, and that is not a development pathway for the progress of sports in this country. He stressed that we have to refocus on sports that are played globally and that attracts global audience, such as soccer. Member for Kundiawa Gamble said currently we are facing law and order issues in PNG, and it is important that we come up with a good pathway for development in this country. He asked the sports minister if we have a concrete plan for the development of sports in this country. Sports Minister Don Polye said Sports Foundation and a selected special committee is working together, planning on the development of Rugby League and other sports in the country. He said to give a policy implementation strategy in the next parliament session.
This question is an important question with regards to what we call the national game, Rugby League. Mr. Assistant Speaker, I do not want to abruptly answer to a question when the Rugby League culture has been developed, although without much success. There's been a lot of publicity and work that have gone into it. Like he's alluded to, the Papua New Guinea's bid to NRL. So we will re-look at the approach we have taken, and we will change to develop it better, taking over a time period so that we position Rugby League in a most competitive manner to compete at the international standard.
Polye said under the Marape-Rosso government, sport is a vehicle they are using to make sure they mobilize the youth of Papua New Guinea in the sports from rural area up to the high level of sports.
We are applying a strategy called Go Rural to Go Global, and that is also being put in together. The policy of sports was launched by the Prime Minister, the good Prime Minister himself, recently, and I am devising the strategy as to how I can implement that policy to making sure that sports become a culture in Papua New Guinea. So when I presented the strategy next Parliament, probably next week, Mr. Assistant Speaker, I can answer some of those questions that are in the mind of the sports industry in Papua New Guinea.
Esther Gane, Trukai Sports.